Hey guys, Kev here, doing a walkthrough of this really beautiful 2010 Winnebago Journey. I'm stepping back to see, I see that there's solar on the roof over there. See the panel. There's also the real satellite dish, the one that actually comes up, not the dome, but the actual satellite dish. So it gives you much better signal. These Winnebagos are amazing. I think it started in this year when they started using this Maxim chassis with this massive storage. Start with the front. You have a full, sometimes they call it diamond shield, but it's this giant sticker over the front so you can't get any rock chips. This coach is going to get a brand new set of tires. These tires are in good shape, but they're a couple months past what we consider the prime, which is 5 years. So once they pass that build date of 5 years or older, just our company policy to put on new ones. You've got a TV on the outside, which is not as common for an 010 with the speakers and DVD player. So take a look at what they do with the storage. They have this massive area here, and there's two more chairs you can see folded up that go with the table inside. The underneath of this looks amazing. The condition is wonderful. But you have the storage underneath there too. And what you also have underneath the very center, which is, these are batteries that's where they keep all the batteries for the coach, and they don't need to be serviced. So only time you have to get in there is when you're replacing the batteries, and all you do is you pull this out. And then from the other side, you can lift up the center and then get to the batteries, so the technician can get to the batteries. But you get this extra wide slide tray. There's room to slide these. They make these bundles, like these little containers that fit right in here, so you can fit all your smaller stuff underneath out of the way. But I love these big barn doors they give you. So this also has, which really is unique to Winnebago, is the basement air conditioner. So you don't have extra tall air conditioners sticking out of the ceiling or the roof. And it gives you, it's basically equivalent to at least 2 large air conditioners on the roof, except that it's much quieter, more like residential style, because of it being the basement build. So that's something Winnebago does, and people really like it. The fact that it's much quieter. You don't have to hear that blasting air noise that you get from the returns and from the rooftop mounted air conditioners. Another important thing, I think, for anything in the last, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, certainly going back beyond that, is you have a lot of problems with checking. The paint checking, where you see these little teeny lines in the paint. It's especially prevalent in darker colors, and I don't think there's any. This paint looks beautiful and glossy, but a lot of brands had that problem. I'm not going to name names, but pretty much most of them, you're going to find some amount of checking, and it's really not a matter of how you stored it so much. It's the kind of paint they used and the kind of fiberglass. Sorry, it's kind of a little dirty from being parked next to the freeway, but this coach it's in good shape. So there you go. But it's because of the way the fiberglass bonded with the glues that you'll see these beautiful coaches, and all of a sudden you look in the black and it's just little teeny tiny lines, and you can see them from 10, 15 feet away. Stand far enough back and yeah, you're good, but it doesn't get any better. So also this coach has window awnings or covers that cover all these windows, so you can pull these down, attach it here, give you extra shade. They put them on pretty much everything. I love this floor plan because it's what's called side aisle. You get these giant windows in the hallway. Instead of having a hallway in the center of the coach that, you have, split bathrooms and whatnot, this one gives you a very private bathroom experience. And then what's called a side aisle, which makes the rear bedroom very private, because you got to walk around the corner basically to get into it. So I'm gonna cut this one off for here, do part 1. Again, you'll see more window coverings on each of these. Even though you have this giant awning that comes out over as well, you're still getting this one here. So you don't have to put your awning out. They get shaded the shading feel inside. When you're parked for a long time, you just pull those out. Keeps the sun from blasting on in the coach. And you got another awning over the door. So I'm gonna cut this off now. We'll do part 2 inside.